Hello, hello, all of you beautiful people around the world. My name is Ryan, and you guys are watching Some For All, a place where you guys can watch some My Hero Academia CCG videos for all of you amazing people around the world. Now, look, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Asui Tsuyu. If you guys been watching your boys' content, and I know you guys have been because you guys have been showing me so much love, leaving comments, leaving likes, and subscribing. We're now over 200 subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. It was just the other day that we were at 100, and now my goal for this year is 300. So hopefully we can make it happen, but we're not talking about subscribers in this video. We're talking about Tsuyu. So if you guys know, and you guys have been messing with my content, you guys have been supporting your boy, you know that my 4 favorite heroes in Class 1A in this order is Bakugo, Kirishima, Tsuyu, and Mina Ashido. Those are my 4 favorite heroes. Now, I've already shown you guys my Bakugo deck profile. I've shown you guys my Kirishima deck profile. And I also have an Asui Tsuyu deck profile already done. Now, I don't have the profile done. I have the deck done, and I've done testing with it. It's probably the deck that I've done the most testing with. My Bakugo deck also has updates, but I will share that with you guys at a later date. Now, I don't want to talk about this Asui Tsuyu, but rather I want to talk about her downloadable content version. Now, this is the version that if you buy the DLC pack, you will be getting. Now, this one is the one that you'll be getting if you just open up, you know, regular packs, if you buy a box, things like that. So right off the bat, what are the differences between the two, right? For me, as a new player, right off the bat, I look at the hand size and I look at the vitality. The one that you get in the booster boxes is going to have a vitality, a health pool of 20 and a hand size of 7, whereas this Asui Tsuyu is going to have a hand size of 6 and a health pool of 29. So for me, with this Asui Tsuyu, I've been playing her crazy aggressive in my testing, and I've been having some success. I've actually been able to pick up a game or two where I've won on my first turn that I could attack. She's extremely aggressive and she's extremely strong because you basically just face roll. And you know, sometimes it's nice to just face roll and turn your brain off a little bit. So that's this Asui Tsuyu. But when I see this one that has a smaller hand size, that has a higher health pool, it tells me that I need to play it slower. I need to slow down. I need to think, and I need to try to make my opponent play my game. So what is my game with this Asui Tsuyu? What did I personally identify as a new player in the My Hero Academia CCG? Maybe you guys might have identified something different, and you guys can go ahead and share me the technology down below so I can continue to level up. But for me, what I seen right off the bat, how do I want my opponent to play my game? We're taking a look at her enhances. If your attack is not blocked, your next attack this turn gets +2 speed. Not bad. More speed makes it harder for your opponent to block, right? Pretty damn good. So ideally, our plan is to make it so our opponent cannot block. That's the game plan. But how do we do that? Well, our game plan is to make our opponent have many cards in their card pool. Due to progressive difficulty, it gets harder and harder for them to block. Now take a look at the second enhance. You can go ahead and discard 1 card from your rival's card pool, and now your range attack gets +4 damage. So in a perfect world, your opponent does not block your previous attack, so your next attack gets +2 speed thanks to her first enhance. And then with her second enhance, you discard 1 card from your rival's card pool. Hopefully, they're in a situation where they're not already going to be able to block. They already have their card pool not completely loaded, but decent amount of cards in there, so it's more difficult for them to pass control checks. You think you're going to be able to get your attack through. You discard 1 card from their card pool, and your attack gets +4 damage. That is not bad at all. So for me, I was like, all right, she has the evil symbol and she has the water symbol. Obviously, she shares the water symbol with this Asui Tsuyu, so there's cards from her that I might be able to throw in here. But I wanted to focus on mainly the evil symbol. So I want to talk to you guys about some cards that I'm thinking of putting in. Now, keep in mind, I don't have this deck fully built. I'm just showing you guys my preliminary ideas. And if you guys have any suggestions, if you guys think that what I'm thinking is good, if you think that it's bad, then you guys can go ahead and throw it in the comment section below. But I just want to share with you guys what I came up with. So let's go ahead and talk about her attacks that will also be coming in the DLC. So if we just go here and search, let's go ahead and search for Tongue Whip, which is right there. And then let's go ahead and search for, what is it called? Amphibious Lash? No, Amphibious Ambush. All right. So let's talk about Tongue Whip first. Now, it is a 4 low speed for 4 damage, which is not too bad. And it's a low block, which is always nice. So it's good to have high or low blocks in your deck. Now this one is pretty cool. So this attack gets +1 damage for each card in your rival's card pool. So again, kind of goes with what we're planning, right? We want to have our opponent to have cards in their card pool, so then we can go ahead and get some extra damage off this. And then of course, more cards in their card pool means more progressive difficulty, hopefully more difficult for them to pass their control check to block. You know, we pump up with our speed, all that good stuff. Then we can get some good damage out, potentially make this 8 damage, right? So, don't want to play too aggressive. We want to play a slow control game. Again, we're not playing this version, but that is Tongue Whip. Now, the second enhance is add the top card of your rival's deck to their card pool. So, if this effect does not get canceled, effectively, you can go ahead and automatically get +1 damage in your rival's card pool. Then, of course, you could always use this enhance to discard that card to give your range attack +4 damage. This is a range attack, right? So this attack will this effect will always be live. You'll always be able to get the +1 damage. Then also you'll be able to get +4 damage if you discard that one card. Now, you don't want to just do that willy-nilly and only just put one card in their card pool, right? Obviously, there's going to be some strategy, some thought behind it. Again, we're not just face rolling like this Asui Tsuyu, but again, that just feeds into the game plan. Then with Amphibious Ambush, this one's also a low block, but instead of it being a low attack, it's a high attack with 3 speed, 5 damage. So rather it being a 4/4, it's a 3/5. So it's a little bit slower, but a little bit more stronger, a little bit stronger. As a combo enhance and a regular enhance. Now, the regular enhance is you add one other range attack from your card pool to your momentum, which is really good because it allows you to free up a space in your card pool, obviously allowing you to have easier control checks because of progressive difficulty. So that's always nice. Having an extra card in your momentum also doesn't hurt. But the combo enhance is your rival adds 1 face-up foundation from their stage into the card pool and then builds the top card of their deck face down. This is actually pretty cool. Now, if it's a face-up foundation, that means that obviously it hasn't been flipped or anything like that. So that means it's unfortunate because they get to choose. It'd be kind of strong if we got to choose, so I completely understand. But they have to choose one, and then they build one of their cards from the top of their deck face down into their card pool. So they're basically losing a foundation. Now, of course, I don't mean losing a foundation, meaning that they're going to have 1 less foundation in their staging area, but rather they lose 1 less effect on board, which is not too bad. And then it also synergizes with the effect of us potentially being able to discard that card and get +4 damage, making it more difficult for our opponent because now we added a card to their card pool, so it's more difficult for them to pass their control checks. And then even if we want to go ahead and use Tongue Whip, then we can go ahead and get more damage because now we have another card in our opponent's card pool. So that is Amphibious Ambush, and obviously again, that is a combo attack. So I was thinking, all right, so we definitely want to combo range. So we definitely want to play range attacks. We definitely want to go with the evil symbol. But then I noticed the evil symbol, the water symbol share stuff. So again, I'm not sure how exactly I want to focus on it. But then I thought that these attacks are probably really good. Eat My Sticky Balls. A card name that, I mean, I still can't believe that that is the actual card name. And Great Brush Attack. Now take a look at Great Brush Attack, all of my beautiful friends. It is a mid, 4 speed, it's a mid, so it can be blocked by anything, fair enough. But it has 8 damage. And it has powerful 2. So we're going to be able to stack up momentum. Obviously, if we get our attacks to go through, we have Amphibious Ambush to ideally add cards to our momentum. But then we have Great Brush Attacks to potentially give us powerful 2, give us a little bit more damage. Of course, we'll have the ability to get +4 damage. Hopefully have the ability to get +2 speed, all that good stuff. Of course, again, it can be blocked by anything. So ideally, you want to boost this card's speed up, but then also ideally you want to play it when your opponent typically won't have a block that they can really use, or if they do have a block, because again, it's a mid, so it can be blocked by anything in their hand, really. You're hoping that at that point, progressive difficulty is going to be making it very difficult for them. But Great Brush Attack, its enhance is if this attack is blocked, add 1 copy of Eat My Sticky Balls from your discard pile to your hand. Its second effect doesn't really take into account because we're not playing Mineta, but that's actually really good because it's going to force our opponent to block, right? It's going to make our opponent block because, again, it's a ton of damage. So if they don't block, they're taking a huge dunk, they're taking a huge amount of damage to their face. So then if they do block, then we're going to be able to get Eat My Sticky Balls, which is not too shabby. And keep in mind, both of these are range attacks, so we can go ahead and combo. But Eat My Sticky Balls is a 4 high for 4 damage. If this attack is not blocked, add the top card of your rival's discard pile to their card pool face up. See where I'm going with this? There's some synergy cooking here, you feel me? We're adding cards to their card pool. We got Eat My Sticky Balls. We can go for Great Brush Attack. Go ahead and pick up another Eat My Sticky Balls from our discard pile. Play that if we want to. Or we can go ahead and use Tongue Whip. Go ahead and add cards from their from the top card of their deck to their card pool. Get damage off that. Maybe we already use an Amphibious Ambush. You see what I'm saying? Like, these cards have synergy already. Now, in terms of the ratios, I'm thinking 4 Tongue Whip, 4 I cannot speak. I was gonna say ambiguous Amphibious Ambush. I'm thinking 4 Eat My Sticky Balls and 3 Great Brush Attack. That's what I'm thinking right now for a total of 15 attacks. Again, smaller hand size. I'm still planning on running 50 cards, so I don't want to be too aggressive with the amount of attacks I'm playing. But I don't know, maybe there's other attacks that I might think of that might fit a little bit better. Maybe I might want to play around with the ratios a little bit more. But that's what I'm thinking in that aspect. And then to finish it off real quick, 2 foundations that I think are also going to be beneficial are Sticky Balls and First Villain Encounter. Now, Sticky Balls, very, very straightforward. So it is a unique. Now, I'm not sure how many copies. I don't know if I want to play 2 or I don't know if I want to play 3. It is a unique, but I feel like this card will always be useful because the commit is if this not in range attack gets -4 speed. I feel like that's really good because it's going to make it really easy for us to play defense. But then its flip, its first enhance is add the top card of your rival's discard pile to their card pool, which again synergizes with the idea that I have for Asui Tsuyu. But then First Villain Encounter has 2 effects: Deadlock Enhance, Flip. Your rival adds 2 foundations from their stage to their card pool. Really damn good. But then the first enhance is something that's really, really good. So you commit one foundation. Oh, sorry, you commit this foundation. Your attack gets +1 speed and +1 damage. Your next rage attack this turn gets -1 difficulty. I think that this card is great. +1 speed, +1 damage, which is good because, like we said, we really care about speed, especially if we're going for something like Great Brush Attack. But then our next rage attack gets -1 difficulty. So it's going to be easier for us to continue to play our attacks when we decide to go on our offense. So this is the core. This is what I'm thinking of right now. Again, I don't know exactly how I'm going to flesh out the rest of the deck. Keep in mind, all of these cards share both Evil and Water. So I'm not sure how I want to build up the rest of my foundations or potentially change up my attacks, my attack lineup. I don't know my ratios, anything like that. But this is what I'm cooking up. And I think that this deck will also be fun to pilot. I do want to build both versions. So again, if you guys want to see my aggressive version, let me know. I'm more than willing to show you guys that. But I'm really excited to try to theory craft and try to flesh out this build and then hopefully show you guys this one as well. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this content. I hope you guys might have some ideas for me on how I can flesh this out. But even if you don't, maybe you guys were in the boat of not even knowing about this Asui Tsuyu, or maybe you guys learned something new in this video. And if that's the case, we're all learning, we're all leveling up, we're all getting better. So either you guys are helping me or I'm helping you. At the end of the day, we're all a team, we're all growing, and we want this game to be amazing. Guys, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for supporting me. I say it every video, but honestly, guys, it means so much to me. Thank you so much for supporting me. I'm going to continue to put the content out for you guys. Let me know what you guys want to see. But until then, my friends, I will see you guys tomorrow. But most importantly, you guys know what I'm going to say. But I'm going to say it anyways. Go plus ultra, you feel me? Go plus ultra. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.